Welcome back everyone, and here we are folks, at Game 11 of the 2024 World Chess Championship, a match that's been nothing short of electrifying. It's tied at 5-5, and the stakes couldn't be higher as we enter the crucial final stretch. On one side, the challenger, 18-year-old Gukesh of India, who has taken the chess world by storm with his fearless play and historic rise to this stage. On the other side, we have the reigning champion, Ding Liren, representing China, a player known for his calm precision and vast experience. Stay tuned as the drama unfolds in a moment. Gukesh begins with knight f3 and the Reti opening once again on the board. Ding responds with d5. Gukesh follows up c4, the Reti gambit. In the 7th round, he had played g3 at this point, and it was transitioned into the Neo-Grunfeld defense. But today, he played c4 here. In response, Ding plays d4, the advanced variation of the Reti gambit. Now, Gukesh pushes pawn to b4, initiating play on the queen side, and Ding counters with c5, the Michel gambit. Here, Gukesh immediately plays e3, the reversed Blumenfeld gambit. At this point, Ding spends over 35 minutes and plays knight f6. This time, loss could haunt him in the later stages of the game. Gukesh responds with a 3, and Ding plays bishop g4 after a long thought. Now Ding is 1 hour down on the clock. Now e takes d4 and c takes d4. Here, Gukesh kicks the bishop with h3, and Ding exchanges it for the knight on f3. Now White's queen becomes active and Ding plays queen c7 to guard the b7 pawn. Then Gukesh played d3, which is a mistake, and he lost the advantage. Instead, he could have played c5. Ding immediately responds with a 5. Next, Gukesh pushes the b pawn to b5. Now the c5 square can be utilized as a powerful outpost for Ding's knight. Therefore, Ding develops his knight to d7, eyeing the active c5 square. Then Gukesh plays g3 after a long thought, and Ding plays knight c5. Now Gukesh develops bishop to g2, and Ding responds with knight fd7, aiming to defend the c5 knight. Gukesh then castles kingside, while Ding counters with the aggressive knight to e5, centralizing his pieces. In response, Gukesh plays queen to f4, cleverly pinning the e5 knight. Ding replies with his rook to d8. Gukesh then plays the natural and logical move, rook d1, subtly threatening a tactical idea. If black captures the pawn, white could sacrifice the rook. If black takes the rook, he will lose the queen. Now, Ding is under pressure and pushes g6, a critical mistake. This move completely shifts the dynamics of the game. A more solid alternative could have been e6, with plans to develop the bishop to d6 or e7. Gukesh follows up with a 4, introducing pressure on the queen side and keeping the tension. With the pin on the queen along this diagonal and threats like bishop to a 3, Ding faces challenges in positioning his pieces effectively. Time pressure begins to play a significant role. Now Ding plays the engine-recommended h5, a good move. Gukesh responds with b6, creating threats against the c7 queen. If black captures the pawn, the e5 knight falls, leaving black down material and likely losing. Ding avoids this and retreats with queen to d6. Gukesh intensifies the attack with bishop to a 3, pinning the knight on c5. Ding tries to create counterplay with bishop to h6, but Gukesh calmly captures the knight. Then queen takes bishop and queen to e4. Now Gukesh has a clear plan: double the rooks on the b-file, pressuring the b7 pawn. Now Ding plays knight to c6, but Gukesh counters with knight to a 3. Ding then places his rook on d7, but Gukesh repositions his knight with knight to c2, preparing for future actions. Ding captures the b6 pawn, temporarily going up in material. However, Gukesh immediately counters with rook to b1, targeting the open b-file. Ding retreats his queen to c7, but Gukesh follows up with rook to b5, piling up pressure. Ding castles, and Gukesh surprises everyone with knight to a1, a deep maneuver. Ding hesitates and plays rook to b8. Gukesh continues his strategy with knight to b3, while Ding tries to stabilize with e6, but this proves to be a critical mistake. Gukesh seizes the opportunity with knight to c5, attacking both the rook and the b7 pawn. Ding plays rook to e7, but Gukesh doubles his rooks on the b-file with rook to b1, dominating the position. At this point, Ding moves the queen to c8, a big blunder, and Gukesh immediately capitalizes with a stunning queen takes c6, sacrificing his queen. Ding resigns instantly, recognizing the mistake. The continuation would have been crushing for black if black recaptures with the b pawn, white's rook captures on b8, pinning the queen to the king. If the queen captures the rook, white's rook recaptures, winning decisive material. Alternatively, if black exchanges queens, white's bishop captures on c6, pinning the pawn. Any attempt to capture the bishop leaves white with a decisive material advantage. With this win, Gukesh takes a 1-point lead in the World Championship standings. Ding must now fight back in the remaining games to keep his chances alive. This thrilling encounter showcased Gukesh's precision and deep preparation under pressure. Stay tuned for the next exciting round of the championship. I hope you enjoyed this recap. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment your thoughts below. See you in the next game.